welcome back to World of Warcraft, Miss Pandaria Classic Blind. We've got a lot of stuff in the backpack, which is great because we have a lot of space, it all works out. But we could have less things. Let's go through, look at the stuff, sell some stuff, sell even more stuff. Oh, all stuff like that. We got some stuff we don't need. These gauntlets, they do look a lot better because I actually have the full gauntlet, but you know, stats counts for something. The Summit Guardian gauntlets that don't guard your fingers. Very defensive. Very cool. Anyways. Well, there's gauntlets that we don't have. We got this dagger here. Got two-handed sword, this kind of style, in blue. What else we got? Other kinds of boots. A one-handed mace. Cache of Sha-Touch gold. Soulbound, right-click to open. I had money in it. I'll take some money. Rings you can't see, that's a turnip. Burlap ritual bag. Red best you can spirit by 5% 15 minutes on my summit. You can climb summit. Not really doing that. Doing that. Can we sell that or anything? Looks like no. No burlap for us. There's some moats. It's rat render, 200 pole arm. Possibly auctionable for a bunch of money. So we're going to not wield that. It's got a little spinny bit in the middle, and that part's not connected. It's a magical pole arm. That's what that is. Although it has agility, stamina, haste, expertise. As a pole arm, we can't actually use this as a two-handed weapon. I think. I'm gonna go with that, I guess. It's very specific. We get in here. Where is the exact wording of this? Talents. We just have it immediately. Specialization. It's in here somewhere. There's less talents and stuff and all that, so I think it's just inherent to the class and all that. That's fair. Assuming we can. We got a gray axe. Slightly less impressive. Still does 147 damage per second. That requires level 79. Some gray pants. Some wrists here, which we still can't see even though the gloves are smaller. They're still large enough to cover the wrists constantly. There could be anything back there. We wouldn't know. Cloth shoes, not impressive. Yeah, a belt. Looks like it looks the same as our current belt. There's a chest. Kind of goes with that. A cloak here, which is worse. A little long. Always like a long cape. Always a good choice. More wrists we can't see. Same looking plate chest. Some peaches, a ring. Soulbound trinket here. Crit, chance at mastery. Male legs. Bind and equip, don't have this look. Only worth potentially a little bit. We will get the look on that. Leather shoulders. Can't get the look even if we wanted to. That's like one shoulder. It's a different look. Asymmetrical. Shouldn't hide shoulders of the windstorm. Crab meat. Plate shoulders. Got that. Carrot. This sword in green. And this soulbound helmet that we do not have the appearance of, even though it's soulbound. There we do. Okay. Anything here we needed to get the soulbound version of, get the appearance of. Polearm we were not going to because it's potentially expensive. Mail doesn't count. All this stuff is already soulbound from completing the quests and stuff. So, that's fine. Mail, leather. Soulbound mail. Unfortunate. Looking great there. Reset. Big X's. Okay. We have the old pieces here. We need to look at those. This is the new sword.
Making a special purchase?
Sell some stuff. Toasted fish jerky is definitely not worth 45,000 gold. I think that is a complete lie. Just sell that. If we had some kind of, you know, actually added up the total value of everything, it'd be wildly, wildly inaccurate because of all the completely fabricated auction prices for some things. Anyway. These. Green. Soulbound. Cheap stuff. Keep the Trillium. Soulbound. My mace. Soulbound ring. Sell this turnip, I guess. Silver Sage incense toy. We need to put that in our toy box. Try to sell the rat render. Grumble packs 24 slots. Decent. Not quite as good as the other ones. I already have inferior pants. Just here, there's some ore. Scruff of boots. Another toy. Grumble cakes, which have no sell price. Soulbound, 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 soulbound. Stone shards. Soulbound. Gray stuff. Mushrooms and peaches. Soulbound ring. Give some cloth. Sell this. Soulbound that. Greens. Cheap. Sell the crab meat. Soulbound. There's some ore. A bill of sale. Some carrots. Sharp fangs. Soulbound. Sell that. Ghost iron. Gray. And soulbound. Okay.
Very well then.
A few more things in here. Silver Sage incense. Sends a burning stick of Silver Sage incense at target location for 20 seconds every 20 minutes. You get enough toys, you can just keep doing a thing every 30 seconds. Just keeps on going around and around. Hosen Idol. He's intending the target critter, causing it to explode from pressure after several seconds. 10-minute cooldown. Got some laser eyes. Exploding the wildlife. Wild. Crumpled bill of sale. Bill of sale, heavily worn and crumpled, is written in purple ink. Darkmoon Fair bill of sale. 6 times super effective null decoys. Yep. They were not super effective. Effectiveness of super effective null decoy may depend on intelligence of opponent. Not warranted for use against humanoids, dragonkin, or other semi-sentient creatures. That's why you gotta read the fine details. Anyways. Sell the stuff that we just want to sell in here. We have like too much ghost iron ore. I just sell some of it. Sell some stuff. I'd like to sell this. Good prices in here. I'll take 2,000 gold. Assuming that ever happens. The question is, who wants that? I mean, we could, if we can find some other kind of level 433 two-handed weapon for like 2,000 gold, that wouldn't even be a terrible bet. We currently have our 415 Spirit Blade Decimators that we made, and this 450 Sete's Stabbing Sword, which we're going to be getting put together here. That's pretty good. Let's sell some of this ghost iron. Good. Can't sell the grumble cakes. Sell the various meats. Buy them back later if we want to do specific cooking things. There's one turnip. One wildfowl breast. One scallion. Where exactly we're getting these singular bits from is a good question. Then we got some moats. All good that's going to do for us. Okay. Got some stuff in the bank here. Got some more white trillium. I'm gonna do some more blacksmith in here. Has skill up. A couple things. Spirits of Harmony for these bits. Those are new recipes out there too. Anyways.
Hey there.
Deposit box. Some other things for later. Or that. Got black and white trillium now. Very good.
Safe travels.
Just get this from the quest. It's not a real price. And it'll be grumble cakes. Brilliant. So we have in our mailbox here. Successful sale. Successful sale. Failed to sell this Ghost Forge helm of the embodiment something something. And Adam Goya, a business proposition. My associate Len the Whisperer tells me that you aided him in recovering some of my merchandise in the Veiled Stair. This is my most sincere gratitude. Specialized in acquiring unusual artifacts from around Pandaria. Since the mists have receded, I've been expanding my operation considerably. We find many rare and unique items of interest at my market, provided you have the substantial funds to place a competitive bid. I'm located near the Tavern in the Mists. Madame Goya. Tavern in the Mists. They're just near there? It's okay. Interesting. And we got this helmet again. Auction price. Maybe something. Still way more than the vendor price in theory, so, you know. Do what we can here. 900 this time, huh? Go for it. And we have 19,000 gold. So that's something. That can get us somewhere here. Okay. One thing we need is to improve our new wrists and hands here. Yeah, lots of better stats, but they are lacking the socketed bits here. I assume we still can socket everything. So here's new toys, those exist, yes, yes. Blacksmithing. Filter. It's gonna be sockets. All different names. Armor mods. Can't do the belt buckles. Those only work up to 417. Our belt is 420. But then there's a different belt buckle, so whatever. What we need is socket stuff. Helmets, shoulders, gauntlets. Socket bracer. Socket gloves. It's just strong flux. Should work for everything here. Doesn't say it won't. So let's get ourselves some nice stuff to put in those sockets. Shopping. Look for some gems. Maybe bold gems. Price, I guess. 20, 40, 50, 160. 160, but way cheaper. 120, but even cheaper. We'll go for the 160 ones. Requires item level 417. Current ones are 434 and 434 for the new ones. So we can definitely do the 160 strength gems here. It's pretty nice. I'll take 2. Nice and cheap. Okay. And we also have this new weapon we're going to be using here. Not quite as impressive as some of the other weapons we've had. The stabbing sword, two-handed sword. But it is significantly stronger, so definitely worth it. We need a weapon enchant to go on this. Shopping, weapon enchantments. Yes, adamantine weapon chains are totally 8,000 gold. Okay. We were just getting landslides here. We currently have on other weapons. Landslide. That is 400 gold still, so it's not terrible. Sometimes increase attack power by 1,000 when striking in melee, which would do a lot. Avalanche, it's a little bit of nature damage. Struck by your spells, it's obviously not going to do anything. Power torrent. What are the more costly ones here? Not super crazy expensive. Sometimes grant Blade Warding, was for an enemy. Blade Warding increases your parry by 200, inflicts 0 damage on your next parry. Increase fire and arcane spells. Melee weapon gives spell power. Inflict fire damage. Spirit. Spell power. Increase your dodge. Increase agility by 20. 100 mana. Attack power by 70. I think anything good in here? Intellect, Avalanche, Landslide. Let's see which ones have large numbers. Living Steel Weapon Chain. Requires level 85. Reduce the duration to arm. Increase expertise by 200. Does not stack with similar effects. Sometimes heal. Minor impact. 2 additional damage. That ain't it. There were much more expensive good versions of things in here previously. Where are those at? What are those? What are we doing? Chest power. Spell power. Increase your dodge by 1650. There's definitely some things in here. Increase your strength or... There it is. Really just a melee weapon. Sometimes increase your strength or agility by 1650. That is 3,500 gold. Highest stats always chosen? That'd be strength. Yeah, that's more expensive, but really worth it. For an extra 3,100 gold, instead we can just get 100 attack power. That's like equivalent to 500 strength. So it's definitely stronger, but like, it's also that much more expensive. Crazy magic one. Blood reserve when starting an enemy or inflicting damage with bleed attacks. Some bleeds. We fall below 35% health. Blood reserve restores 360 to 440 health. Well, that's not very much, is it? You never know what's going to be here. I think we're still probably going to get better weapons from something. If we get to the point where we're actually done with all the quests and stuff, we can start considering the fact that we're going to need to get weapons upgrades from strictly dungeons and stuff. So for now, I think we're just going to get another landslide. Set ourselves 3,000 gold. We have 19,000, so 3,000 is a good jump still. That's alright. Straight stat increases. That's still pretty good. Okay. Got my stuff here. Equip the stabbing sword. The main hand. Yep. Seen better. That means the old Spirit Blade Decimator is no longer something we want. I want these old gloves here too. Let's go get the stuff we need to make the upgrade first.
Hi.
Those goods. Strong Flux.
Watch your back.
Blacksmithing. Is the bottom here? No. All the trading products are at the bottom now. Modify bracers. Socket. And modify gloves. Give it a socket. And then put 160 strength in them. My goodness. They have 573 strength, so another 160 is not too shabby. Alright. And then the other ones. Use a gem. Very affordable. 160 strength gems. Love to see it. Okay. So compare our DPS here with the new sword. That's 61.25. Previously it was 47.91. That's quite a bit more. Plus 810 damage per second. Yeah, it's pretty good. 7,684 to 11,527 damage. Yep. Yep. Okay. Our fancy cape here too. Save that as the DPS set. Yes. All right. And technically, this is part of the set, but it's actually the other one. That's fine. Equip the tank set. Compare these new bits we found here. There's a trinket. Constantly gives parry. Equip gives chance to dodge. So over here. Chance to grant 78 dodge. That's up to 780 dodge most of the time. This is parry with a chance at even more dodge than that. Or we switch out the even lower one, which is stamina and smaller chance to dodge. They're all, doesn't matter at all. We really want something better than this anyways. Most important for the tank set, parry, dodge, stamina, bit of all of them, or something. Doesn't matter. Does not matter. So this is probably better than that at least. Almost always-ish 780 versus a chance. Really be helpful if you know what the chance of a chance is, but you know. It is what it is. Let's switch it out for the 378 one. Make the number bigger. Whatever. And these legs are better in every way besides mastery, because they're a bigger number. Looks good. Save it. Put the DPS set instead. Which now has 300,000 health. It's pretty good. You sort of have a ton of stamina on it? You betcha. 1195 on the sword. That is more stamina than like the chest piece and everything. It's probably the most stamina of everything. 730 on the helmet. It's not bad either. 660, 670. 1,088 stamina on the legs. That's almost there. Lots of stamina, to be sure. Okay.
Welcome.
Sell off the old pieces we don't need anymore in any way, shape, or form. And this, and this. And don't forget to put
Be good.
the enchant on the stabby sword for a bit more damage and all that. Okay. I don't think we need this Claw of Anger on us.
I don't have a target.
Currently sort of working on this. Kinda, not really. The other part requires
You need
celestial
something?
dungeons and everything. Put the motes away for now. This away for now. A lot of looting. Interesting research into the Wanderer. Let's look into these. Strange Relic. Indecipherable markings. These are definitely something. This increase in strength by 1,000. Not using that right now. It's cheaper than these, apparently. Maybe we should. Look into that.
See you around.
Some older things get more expensive. There's nobody out farming the materials for it anymore. We got these flasks of 1,000 strength are 49. These flasks of 300 strength are 79. Assuming we can sell them, which we probably can't. We should probably try though. That'll work. Some of these, I'll find my fears too. Not currently using any of those, but yeah. Basic foods, potions. Master healing potions. I'll get some more of these. Stack up something. Shopping. All gems, juicy stuff, wildfowl. Healing potion. We want master healing potions. Source 120,000 health. That's quickly becoming not a huge amount, which is wild. Here's what it is. Okay. And if we need more potions and stuff, we can always come get more. Good stacks. Have some in the bank for later, I suppose.
Good day to you.
Stack them. Also make a few more bandages, but again, do we really need them?
See you later.
Anyways. Let's see what these bank quests are. Let's see what we need to do for these. This is from the Lore Walkers in the Vale of Eternal Blossoms. Take an interest in your research in Lilang the Wanderer. Dear Eric Erickson, at long last, thanks to your research, we have the full ballad of Lilang. Visit us at the Seat of Knowledge in the Vale of Eternal Blossoms. We can add this contribution to your personal collection. Thank you for your diligence. Sincerely, Lore Walker Chow. Perfect. Go over there for that. Sounds good. Now, a strange relic covered in undecipherable markings. Interesting carving is covered in a complex written language. Might be Mantan origin. There's more relics strewn carelessly among the camps and inside the lake. Perhaps the Klaxi would be interested in examining these artifacts. Who knows? Perhaps it will earn you some favor. Collect 8 manted relics. You notice more relics strewn carelessly among the camps and inside the lake. Dread Wastes is where that came from, apparently. Don't worry about that. Let's go to... Don't worry about that yet. We can go over to Vale of Eternal Blossoms, Seat of Knowledge, everything. That'll be fine. Let's go over that way. Add some more stuff to our collection, exploring things and everything. Alright. Sprinting. Flying. Alright. Some pallet. Long. Dungeons over there. Okay. Go turn this. Right here. Up in here. Motorsham Palace. Alright. No. Yes. There we go. There's a dungeon down there. Or something.
How does
Arcacho, how's
the
it going?
find you?
Long lost story of Lolang and his wandering isle. This is a superb addition to your collection. Wish me to narrate this for you. Simply point at the correct volume in your private collection. Complete quest.
Jade Serpent
There
Guide.
you go. Story time. Story's being told to you.
When the Sundering ripped apart the continents
Ooh,
of
yes.
Azeroth, we Pandaran thought that the rest of the world had been utterly destroyed. But as the centuries passed, one young explorer decided to see what was out there. His name was Liu Liang, and he set out to discover the world. We celebrate his bravery with statue and song. But if you were actually there, on the beach that very day, well, I'm sure he looked quite silly indeed. Pandaran laughed at him. But Liu Liang was more clever than anyone thought. Sea turtles always return to the beach where they were born. And so, despite the mists that envelop our land, he always had a way home. Every few years, he returned, with tales of mysterious cities in the sand, nomadic people living on endless grassy plains, a great empire under the ice, and a magical kingdom gilded in gold. Each time he returned, more and more Pandaran answered Liu Lang's call and joined him on his growing turtle. They were the bravest among us, the explorers, the adventurers. And that is the lesson of Liu Long, my friend. Everyone always laughs at the explorer. They always laugh until he returns.
There you go. Have our bookcase. Which one's ours here? This one? One of these? Here's one. Birthlines too long. So let's build a sail. Morning widow. Waiting for the turtle. Lots of stuff on here. Eventually a lot more stuff. Let's see. So dungeon quests. Uncovering the past daily. Research project Mojo Dynasties daily.
Pandaria
What are we doing here?
welcomes you.
Who would ever guess how much knowledge was hidden behind these walls? A wealth of information here and the lore you've uncovered in your travels. And we've together a few tales of Ram Pass, which I'd like to hear. Can you hear
Tread
anything?
lightly.
What else we got here? Some ideas of potentially to connect to the scenario quests. They're all like the brewmasters. So it could be like brewmaster something. Research project on Mogu Dynasties.
Speak up.
Obtain 20 Mogu archaeology fragments.
Until
That's not
next
really
time.
anything. What else we got? Dynasties. Uncovering the past with Miss Thigh.
You are in for a treat.
See, that's also not here. Clearly missing something. So many great stories to uncover. So much history. Isn't it fascinating?
Travel safe.
It is. Solve one artifact from Pandaria. Well, that's not here. I'm thinking this
Looking
must
to
be
buy?
some kind
Farewell.
of reputation bits we're missing here. Where's our reputations? The Golden Lotus, Oil Cloud Serpent, Perfect Jinyu, Chopin, Celestials, Black Prince, Lorewalkers. So we are. Look at the Lorewalkers. These are the Lorewalkers.
What do
They're
you
here.
need?
We get Valor points, whopping 5 of them. And Lesser Charms of Good Fortune. Lorewalker reputation,
Goodbye.
potentially. It doesn't solve that. Orchestra's Companion, Quartermaster, Inscription Trainer, Mogu Coin from that stuff we did. It doesn't seem like there's a Brewmasters. Lorewalkers, Brewmasters. See what all the factions down here are. We're definitely getting quests shown to us that we can't do currently. Did update everything too, so. Fishing vendor, anglers.
Greetings, wanderer.
Brewmasters. I'm gonna find brewmasters that might need aid. That sounds more like it. Largest brewing Pandaria is the Storm Stout Brewery in the Valley of Four Winds, and start there if you're looking for adventure. Those are also wanderers by nature and be found roaming all over the land, searching for rare ingredients or concocting new brews. Such brewmasters are often found in unique scenarios. Mr. Sue defense against enemies in the Greenstone Village scenario. Mr. Bo seeks tropical flowers in the Ingu scenario. Mr. Booth celebrates seasons in the Broom and Festival scenario, and Professor Lash is cooking up something shocking in a brewing storm. Yeah, so that's all great. You're telling me all about it.
There is no hurry.
The rewards for helping brewmasters. Especially in the brewmaster scenarios we're in Valor. If you find any rare items in adventure brewmasters, they're yours to keep.
Jade
Again,
serpent,
yeah.
guide me.
So they don't actually have a faction particularly. They tell us about the
May the
things.
mists
We can totally go
protect
do those. But the quests themselves didn't seem to exist. We definitely already did that dialogue before. That's nothing new. One thing I also want to check out, since I guess we're here for now. Let's go see if we can find those deals over there. Not in Brand Village. Over here. They said they were near the Tavern in the Mists. Check that out. Or something. Just end the spring. Okay. Should be like interesting deals and stuff they send. Interested in interesting things. So back here is spring. Exchange guards. Innkeeper. Certainly likes Prince.
What wisdom do you seek?
Much more confounded the Tavern in this.
Family, friends, food.
This is the Serpent in this. He's right here. Like Prince. Innkeeper. Anybody here? Guy. Said they'd be nearby. Guess maybe down here. Flightmaster. Sailmaster. Jumping X. Building over there. Yeah. Something. Over here. Exchange guard. There we go. Madame Goya, leader of the black market. Madame Goya's guardian.
Slow down.
You have come to the
Oh,
right
that's-
place.
Level type, time left, seller, current bid. Bidding on things. Interesting. We got a battered hilt. Horde only begins a quest, requiring level 80. Scratched and dented hilt once belonged to an ancient swordsman. You also have some blood-soaked invitations. Well, 90. Get access to the Brawlers Guild for all characters on your account. I don't know what the Brawlers Guild is. Current bid is Elite 1575 and 10,500. Time left greater than 12 hours. This is interesting. Probably do not really have the capital to be bidding on things, but, you know. It's definitely something. In some ways, I'm going. It's three of the same thing, and one thing that can only be Horde only. Could definitely be more things on here.
Live for
Interesting.
your dreams.
Interesting stuff. I think we can really make use of. You know. Fascinating. Yeah, still has a scenario quest here. It told us about scenarios. And that there can be the brewmasters in the scenarios. It's like kind of a quest. Doing stuff in the scenarios. But also us doing the stuff in the scenarios didn't remove this off of here, and we didn't get experience and or gold. Maybe it's only an experience quest. And since we're level 90, well, it's level 90 scenario level quest. Oh, is there a quest point now? Is it here now? Really?
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever seen the Brew Moon Festival? The good folks of Minham Village host quite a party. Its festivities are brew catered by none other than yours truly here, my famous Kunhai Kicker. You might come and join us for the festivities. It should be a completely relaxing event with absolutely no danger whatsoever. Protect the Brew Moon Festival for 45 gold.
Enough of that.
And completing the only quest left in all here. Alright. Well, they exist now. Why? I don't know. They just do. And it's looking like they're probably all just going to be the monetary rewards here. Unlike the Battle of Annihilation and everything. Where we actually got an item. In theory, it also said there'd be rewards for doing so. Treasure and stuff. In theory. Go to the group finder scenarios. We just found exclamation point. All the way up here? Oh, this guy. Whispering Pandarian Spirit. Grand Master Pet Tamer. Oh, look at you. I'm studying the life of this area for research purposes. Uh-huh. Final boss of pet battles. Right there. Or something like that. Maybe that's something. Okay. This is the Circle of Bone. Down there. There's all these little bits we never need to go to for quests. I'm just flying over them. Wild stuff. So we can find other quests here. They walk up to the top of this, over to here. There we are.
Greetings.
Shot's dwarf. May look nice for now, but the skies of the Jade Forest can darken quickly with squalls. With the air changing, I'd like to help me with some legendary Boomer Brew. You can queue for the brewing storm, and how we can click this. Blanche's Boomer Brew.
May your days bring you joy.
Peace on the air. A storm is brewing, and so am I. We're at the hilltop when the storm hits. Together we'll whip up a keg of my most famous brew. Can I count on your help?
I hope to see
Eventually,
you again
yes.
soon.
Huh. Well, this is working. Somehow. Not gonna question it. When things work out, things work out. I wouldn't think we would need to specifically turn in the story that we did to get other stories and stuff from things that we could already talk about previously. But who knows? It's working now. Take what I can get. And question here. Survey. So
You have the eyes
and then
of
teach
one who
you
has traveled
also greenstone brew.
much.
We're gonna batch my famous volatile greenstone brew. Should be superb encountering the rascals and mischievous elements we have been seeing around the mines lately. Tell you what, how about you rock up some of your friends and bring them back here to try out a round. First one's on the house. Aid in the defense of the Greenstone Village.
May you find mastery.
Nothing's gonna go horribly, horribly wrong. Totally, right? Okay. Hey, we'll go fly all the way over this way. Get that one. Should be other scenario quests sitting somewhere out here. Probably. Oh, this stuff. Spinner. Maybe not. Yeah, like basically nothing in the Dread Wastes. Working on that. Gold. Daily dungeon, daily celestial, daily heroic. Legendary. Other half we're not doing. Let's have this quest here. It's kind of on the way. Guess who's back? Crush. Crush is back to hand a new Saphira. Just kind of just here. Cleaning up everything except for the daily repeatable stuff. Lots of that to do. Okay. Get down to the Valley of the Four Winds. Also go and do a bunch of farm stuff over there. There's lots to do, lots to see. Thunderfoot Ranch. Pools of Purity here. It's a drop quest. Crush is back. Let's see here. No, here's Crush. Kill Crush. Get the back. You got it. Mount. 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 Shell of an enormous dragon turtle. Just fight it. Dragon turtle's massive shell is rock hard and covered in sharp ridges. Well, locals could almost certainly make use of it. And to Yan in New Sephara. Yep. We just came up here, destroyed the giant turtle, and bring the shell. Right to the shell.
Tell me
Great.
of your travels.
Oh my, now look at this. What a beautiful shell. You're wise to bring this to me, my friend. Make a fantastic serving platter. Please take this for your troubles.
Next one is on me.
10 gold. Sure. I mean, we also got like 4 gold for this raw turtle meat. So that's also something. Take it. Fascinating. Just a random extra quest popping up. It's always something out here. Okay. I think it's, from what it sounded like at the brewmaster guy in town, these might just be the 4 brewmaster scenarios. And there might not actually be quests for the other ones. So we go to scenarios. Do a random scenario. Get greater cache of treasure, 100 valor points, extra money. Specifically, these are ones though. Trying to go with random scenarios. End up getting the same things. I haven't really been to everywhere, so. Scenarios for places we haven't been to and don't know what's going on. Perhaps not. Just doing these ones first. Okay. Let's grab these. Let us. Most of the swarm is in the Dread Wastes. It's later. Also have ruins. That is later in there. And the legendary quest is just gonna work on that reputation as it happens. And not skip over the last spot here we need to go. Okay.
Welcome.
Funky Monkey Brew.
There is no hurry.
Pirates. Shores have been scoured by the most ill-tempered, ill-mannered, ill-hygienic, and ill-good hosen that there ever was found in Pandaria. And to make matters worse, they claim to serve the legendary Captain Ook. We see them every night, partying and brewing punch on their island, Unga Ingu. I say we take their brew for a change. I think I can even improve their mix. Gather up some friends and meet me on the southern side of Unga Ingu. It's time for a brew run.
May the mists
Let's.
protect you.
Okay. So that is the 4 scenarios, quests that we wanted to get from different spots here. See if we can't just do those. That would be a good scenario. For next time. Goodbye.